I'm going to show you a couple different ways you can embed Google Tool into your Blackboard account. So I am in the instructor account, so you see some things are visible, some things are hidden. That's going to look different when I go into Student View. So I'm going to go in Mod 1, and I'm going to scroll down to the bottom here where the purple plus sign is. I'm not going to go into cloud storage. Cloud storage just takes me to my drive so I can find something and get the link. I actually want to go into the content market because I want to embed my Google tool. So there are two options here. One is Google Assignments, one is to embed from Drive. So make sure that you go to the plus sign on this one. So I'm going to click on that plus sign. And what it did is it just put this in little frame, like an iframe embed tool in here. Now I can go into that and it's going to let me sign into my account, which is a security measure, and I can find something I want to embed. So I'm going to embed this Google Slides that the tech coaches are working on. And notice it's just full screen, it's in present mode. You would just click through if students were working on it or needed to view that, they would do that. So I'm also going to go up in here and I want to edit that because I want to change that title. So I'll click on my edit. I'm just going to say this is Demo Google Slides. Go ahead and hit save. And then it's still hidden from my students, so if I want to make that visible, I have to click visible. So let's go take a look. If I go into Student Preview, bottom left, go ahead and start the preview. I see my course from the student perspective, and notice everything down here is missing, but Mod 1 is open. So if you, maybe this is Monday work, if you were just wanted them to see the whatever you have for Monday or for the week. So down here is my demo Google Slides. I'm going to go ahead and click on it as a student. And of course I could put a description and instructions. So this is one way if you just want them to view slides like that. So I'm going to go ahead and exit my student view, which is the top right, exit the preview. Now I'm going to go back into my Mod 1 and I'm going to go back to my plus sign. And this time I am going to go to the content market and I'm going to add a Google assignment. So I could just go ahead and click here and it is going to ask me which account. Now I can set up an assignment in here, give it a due date, give it a title, description, add a rubric, check for plagiarism, and then I'm going to attach something from my drive, and then each student will be able to edit and submit, and you'll be able to give feedback and grade this assignment. So for this, I'm just going to go ahead and attach that. And notice it does say close this window and refresh your course to view the content. So I'm going to go back in there. I'm going to hit refresh. And then go into my Mod 1 and that demo will be in there. Now students are going to see it. So as stuff is submitted here, I'll start to see that. You see I have no student submissions yet. So I'll be able to do my work in here whenever students start to turn things in. Now the other thing you can do, I'm going to go back to the purple plus sign, click it, and here I'm just going to hit create content. So I can create content and I can just add a link. So if I just want to add a link, I'm going to go to my drive, I'm going to open up these slides, I'm going to share those, and I'll just grab that link. And of course I want to make sure that it is restricted if it needs to be, whatever that share setting is. So then I'll just go back to my course and I'm going to Control V that in there. I'm going to make this visible to students. I'm going to edit the title. Go Slides in Blackboard, and then I'm just going to go ahead and hit save. So here now if a student preview, they are going to go see this. I'll go back into our student preview and we're in Mod 1 and Google Slides, and so now they're going to see it. This is the way I shared it. And so they're going to see this link. So if you want students to work on something together and you're going to have this access open for them, or you can always do that as opposed to giving them each a copy. So maybe they're collaborating on this one together, so you can share it that way as a link. And again, there are many things that you'll probably share as a link. Here I have my S'more newsletter, so that's a link. So when you click on it, it just goes right to that newsletter. You might have a Flipgrid link, so you might be adding that. I'm going to exit out of my student preview. So I might be doing something with a Flipgrid link. So I'm going to go into Create, and then I could do a document or a learning module, but I can also type in there as opposed to just putting a link in. So I could add some content here, and I can say click on this link. You could see I can add picture, but there's my link. So if I had Flipgrid and I just wanted to put that in there, I can do that. I could just create right in there. All right, so those are some ways that you can insert your Google tools into your Blackboard class.